Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
All right, in this video, I'm going to give you my thoughts about friendships. I got this topic request from one of my WhatsApp group members who has made a kind of a mistake, which I will elaborate about in this video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Loy Machedo. I'm a personal branding strategist. I specialize in helping people get well-paying jobs in the Middle East, especially UAE, Dubai. And people book my services for personal and professional coaching. I think it comes down to stuff that you cannot share with anyone and you need a different perspective. So people come to me. Okay, so now what happened was this WhatsApp member of mine, he kind of asked me as to what value should he give friends. And he elaborated on the fact that when he was going through good times, there were many friends, bad times, hardly any friends. Now, once again, he's going through good times. So should he give them a second chance? Okay, so that was one of them who had sent me. The other one was an individual happened to tell me that his friend asked him for some money and whether he should give it to him or not. He was not too sure. See, I'll give you my take. Okay, this is my opinion. Maybe I can be wrong. You can feel free to share your thoughts. We tend to have friends right from the days when we are in school, a best friend or a group of friends. And as we grow up, our circle of friends changes, but we tend to remember them because we have good moments, memories, we hang out together. They support each other. They give you moral support. They're there to advise you, protect you, the good times, the bad times. However, once you move into working life, once you start working, there are these people whom you meet after office hours where you want to switch off. You meet them for a shisha. You meet them for watching a movie. You meet them for eating food. You meet them when going out. And then there are these other intimate moments. By intimate, I mean, if you have a problem, there's someone to share things. When you are slightly in need, you don't have a car, they take you around. Maybe if you don't have money, sometimes they can lend you, or maybe they can help you by giving you advice and guidance. But here's the thing. What I tell people is, and especially my clients, don't invest more time, more effort, more money, more emotions, more anything, more than what is required. And there is a reason for this. We as human beings, we tend to invest, remember what it is called, invest, because you're expecting to get a return. Now, if you're doing something without expecting anything in return, then you're either a philanthropist, a saint, or you're one of those very mature people that doesn't mind. Like, for example, if you give money to the poor, random strangers, you give money and, you're never going to meet them, fine. You're one of charitable souls. But if you're giving people you will at least expect something like maybe a good compliment or maybe a grateful heart or maybe they'll be there for you one day when you need them, those kind of things. Or if nothing else, at least a positive feeling, a positive feedback or a positive opinion. But I tell people, if you're going to do something good for these people, whether it's time, effort, money, whatever, keep this in mind that maybe you'll never get it back. That's number one. And number two, maybe instead of getting good, you might end up in minus. You might end up getting everything that you never wanted. For example, I have personally known clients who have lent money and they have not got it back. And on top of that, that person has spread bad rumors, gossip, and ruin the person's name. I have had clients who have gone out of the way to help a person, like brother or sister, help them get a good job, help them settle down in Canada or US or Dubai. And then later on, they just are never grateful. They're never thankful. In fact, maybe they are doing so well that they even care a damn about it. I've even had cases whereby, um, someone has like literally built this person from scratch, and the person forget being there when you need them. They never even acknowledged. Now, I tell them this. See, listen, the problem is you can control you can't control them. And I think the maximum pain that you get is when you trust someone, when you truly believe in someone, or when you love someone and they hurt you. Especially, I tell them, this is my famous saying: the punch that you never saw coming is the one that knocks you out. Remember, in your school days, your school friends will come and go. People change, man, with time. You're no longer the same person you are in school. You don't eat the same, you don't look the same, you don't behave the same, you don't act the same, you don't like the same. College is just a fun phase where people are discovering a lot of things about themselves. I meet school friends, schoolmates, as I call them, college. They are nothing, they don't match me at all. In fact, I wouldn't want to even hang around with them when they get together because they're so different. I've changed so much as a human being. I didn't have a choice. I was with them. Okay. And given the limited options, I'm not trying to say I'm better than them, but they're just not my type. In fact, even the girls that I dated when I was young, today when I look at them, I'm like, oh, bloody hell, man. I would never want to hang out or date or want to know this female. I'm sure they would have said the same thing about me, you know? So it's not just. And the biggest hypocrites are the ones from religious background, like mosque or church or temple. These religious people who give religious advice, they are only theory, nothing else. They'll never be there for you when you need them. Um, and yes, relatives, your brother, sister, mostly mother, father is depends if your relationship is good with them. But brother and sister, after they grow up, when they're young, they will always love you and admire you. But remember, once they grow up, they have their wives, their spouses, or husbands, or partners. They get exposed to new realities of life, new options, and they change with time. So don't expect all the sacrifices that you did when they were small or when they were young, they're going to be grateful. And last but not the least, if you are rich, if you are successful, you'll get so many people wanting to kiss your ass, compliment you. I get so many of them. I know, I'm not saying that they are bad. Many people say, Loy, bro, I admire you. I appreciate you. Your content is amazing. You are a very strong character. You have been through tough times. I appreciate the compliments, but that is where it ends. I've always told you this. Calling me good doesn't make me any better. Calling me bad doesn't make me evil. I don't need your certificate of appreciation. I don't need your vote of confidence. For me, if you praise me and say, Loy is amazing, Loy is the epitome of greatness, Loy is like God or whatever, my bank balance is not going to increase. And you calling me, oh, you're a piece of shit, you're a fraud, you're a tattooed freak, you're ugly, you're antichrist, my bank balance doesn't go low. For me, that is the only thing that matters when I'm dealing with people: money. Because end of the day, I'm not hanging out with you. I'm not going to come to your house. You're not going to come to my house. I'm not going to visit your family. You're not going to visit mine. I don't need to know you. You don't need to know me. I'm in my own world with my own family, and I'm very happy. I provide a service, I offer content. Some people find value in that, and people who take my services, many of them come back. So I'm very happy, self sufficient. My only business is I give value, I take value. End of story. I don't need to carry you on my back. Even my clients, if they call me and, hey, just want to talk to you and all that, immediately I tell them, my charges per hour. I'm not here for just having a conversation just to kill time. I'm busy, man. I'm fucking busy. I have a lot of work. You maybe don't have any work. Maybe you have enough and more money. I don't have enough and more money, like tens of millions of dollars, where I can just put my legs up and not worry. So I have my priorities, my goals. So I hope this makes sense. And remember, especially if you are well-to-do, rich, successful, and you have money, many of these people will come. And the reason why they come is because they are hoping that they can get some benefit through this relationship. And that is why when you become poor, or when you lose everything, or you lose your success, your fame, they say bye bye, because now they've realized your reliability. This is how all people are. It's every human being is like this. Even you are. If you're wasting your time with a loser and a bum, that means you yourself don't know what the hell you're doing. So we all are the same, in the same boat. So this is what I want to tell you, where friends, relationships, relatives, known people all are concerned. The bottom line is, don't invest more than what is required: time, effort, money, and never expect anything back in return, because you just do not know when they will change their preferences, colors, their options. They'll just not feel that. And this works the same where your spouse is concerned, and even especially your children. Okay, don't put more than what is required. And in the end, if you lose, then don't cry about it, because nobody is going to give a damn. Let me know your thoughts. If you agree, disagree, in the comments below. Feel free to ask me any questions, or you know give me your perspective. I always read your comments. Having said that, good, bad, ugly. Look forward to read your comments. This is me signing off. You guys take care.